Morning, morning, morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another pair of riders. Today we have a mini film crew in the house. So they're graduating from the film school of life and much more. And they're going to tell us how they got into the industry, why they like it. They're actually making their own film, so we can have a little preview of what it's all about and why they're doing it. So nice to have you here today. What's your name?
So I'm Naya.
I'm Charlie.
Okay, Naya, Charlie, that's great. So how did you two meet?
We were put in the same class and we became friends. And then next week it's 3 months of us being together as well. So
you're dating, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Charlie seems nervous.
No.
My secret's out. I'm gonna pull it to 7.5 billion people in the world. Okay, don't worry, Charlie. We can edit. So, all right, whose idea was it to produce this film, and what's the theme, and how has it been moving forward?
So this is I'm directing the film and I wrote the concept for the film. And I kind of got the inspiration from the nuclear tensions at the moment. And, you know, when the Ukraine crisis first happened, everyone was like, oh, there's going to be a nuclear war. So my film is basically, what would you do if you found out a nuclear strike was coming to London and there's nothing you can do about it? And, yeah.
How long would it take to get the nuclear strike here would be the question.
That's the question.
Because if I can get to Brighton, get on a boat.
No, yeah.
Or a plane, yeah.
It's kind of, because I think it's also about, like, if you know you're going to die and there's nothing you can do about it as well, how would you, like, what would you attempt to do? Because you're going to want to live your life to the fullest as well.
You've also got young characters who are also about to just start sort of like having their own life, and then they sort of suddenly realise that they aren't going to get a chance to live that life.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie Don't Look Up?
Yes.
So that's a kind of classic.
Yeah.
Just.
Especially the end scene, which it like breaks your heart when they're like sitting trying to ignore that basically they're all gonna die, and
it's interesting. It's a natural order of things. Some people may say we're not meant to live forever.
Yeah, well, everyone's gonna die one day.
Yeah, it's the one guarantee. Isn't
Not
it?
me.
Yeah, I hear. So you've been in film school for coming on 3 years now?
Coming up to 2. So we started 2020 September 2020, and now we're wrapping up in June. First few days of June we wrap up, and then move on to life.
So how's that been being in? I don't want to go down the COVID situation, but how was the film school experience? Did you find it really enhanced what you're filming, your director? Editing.
I think that it's not for some people. There were quite a lot of people that dropped out because they thought, oh, this is a school where I don't have to do work or A levels. So they came thinking it would be like, oh, you can come, have a good time, not do the work. But it's really hard. A lot of you have to be told a lot of times that your work isn't good enough, you're not good enough, and only like 1% of people are going to actually make it, and even then that's not for 20 years. So you've got 20 years of working for free, basically trying to get your name out there. So then you're probably working 2 jobs, but I've got a passion for it and I'm excited. I have a good time. Every lunchtime I get to see my friends as well, so it's like working and then also just having a good time. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I think at the beginning, when it was COVID, no one mixed. So it was like you were only with the same people every day. And by the end of it, you're like, I don't want to fucking speak to these people anymore. And now we're coming to an end. It's going to be brilliant.
So what's the name of the course and where's the uni or the college?
So we go to London Screen Academy. Represent. And the course we're doing is last year it was a diploma in creative media, and now this year we're doing the extended diploma in creative media. Okay. But on top of that, we're both taking English A level as well.
So you're really tied together in many more ways than one.
We're in every single lesson. We're together most of the day.
So if you have a lover's tiff.
Everyone sees. It was about an hour ago we did.
Okay. So Charlie, throwing a question out your way, did the course meet your expectations, and if so, how, and if not, why?
I knew that it was gonna bottom line, I think it did. It met my expectation. I think the biggest thing I was looking for was like a very practical, hands-on type of course. Like a lot of the other like colleges and stuff I looked at was all very theory-based, I think, and lots of writing, and it was all very academic. So then I was just really wanting like a place where you can sort of go and like meet loads of people that are inspired by the same thing as you, and you just get to make films with them all the time, and just like mix with lots of different people that have different talents, whether it's like if they're in art direction, or they're a set designer, or a costume designer, or an editor, or a camera op, or a lighting person. Like you just sort of mix with all these interesting people, and you just sort of make films for 2 years, and it's hard, but it's fun. You're constantly collaborating with people, and I think that if you're if you enjoyed talking to lots of people and kind of sharing ideas, and also like fighting for your own ideas as well, I think that it's really fun.
Okay.
Difficult but fun.
We're coming to the end of the journey. I wish I could carry on and interview more. My last question to you two is, it's 2 questions. You can divide it up how you want. Yeah. When you go, what's the impact you want to give to the world, or the gift you want to share to the world?
Oh shit, that's deep.
Yeah. And the other thing is, if you could direct with any person on the earth, any director, any writer, who would that be?
I've got an idea for the first question. I think like the impact I want to give to the world is you can, as in, I don't know, I come from a Greek family where if you don't become a lawyer or an accountant, it's a big deal, like, oh no, you're let down. And me going to this school, you can do your dream. If you've got something, go and do it, because you only live once, and life's really fucking short sometimes as well. But yeah,
I think for me it's just like creating like relatable stories, and kind of, I don't know, I think just having an impact on people in whatever way that is, and kind of helping people to look at different people's perspectives and views on things through film, and kind of giving people a chance to connect and relate to people that maybe they didn't feel like they could relate to otherwise, I think.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah.
Well, come to the end of the journey, so thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well. To the audience out there, don't forget to check out our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where we interview people who've invested in Africa from around the world. Apart from that, have a nice day. We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day, as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.